Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Ralston Live. I'm John Ralston. Each weeknight on Vegas PBS and KNPB, we bring you the news you need to know from the people who make it happen. Tonight, taking a look at Nevada's 2016 primary. We'll analyze the results just a little bit with political guru Billy Vasiliadis. But first, a couple of interviews with some of the winners. Now that primary is over, you're going to see a dramatic shift in many campaigns. The winners no longer have to worry about the opponents from their own parties. One primary race in particular featured some nasty attacks from its two front-running candidates. Talking about, of course, the Republican race for Congressional District 3. Danny Tarkanian beat Michael Roberson by nearly 8 percentage points. Michelle Fiore, Andy Matthews, and Kerry Bowers came in third, fourth, and fifth place, respectively. Joining me now to talk about his primary victory, congressional candidate Danny Tarkanian. Congratulations and welcome back.
Well, thank you. I'm just thrilled to be here, John. Most people don't say that.
Are you sincere?
I'm absolutely sincere.
Is this the last time in the campaign?
I wanted to be here, right?
You wanted to be here, indeed. I want to show everybody, Mr. Tarkanian, what you posted on Facebook right after you won the primary. Here's what you wrote. I think you sent this out to the media, too. I want to thank the voters for seeing through the last-minute smears, supporting our campaign, and taking us one step closer to Washington. Our victory gives voters a clear choice. I am the candidate opposed by Washington, and Jackie Rosen is the candidate handpicked by Washington and Harry Reid. Every Republican candidate in this race has pledged to back the winner of this primary. I'm asking them and Republican leaders who supported other candidates to rally around our campaign. Republicans need a unified effort so we can hold this seat in the Republican column.
No misspellings, no.
I didn't find any grammatical errors. But there's a lot to unpack in that. It's interesting that you put out that you want all Republicans to rally around. Has Michael Roberson, whom you defeated and who was at one point the favorite maybe in this race, has he called you? Has he endorsed you?
Well, he sent out this really nice response after the primary and didn't really mention me by name, but that's okay. Look, it was a very bruising primary, as you know. I don't think there's ever been a primary as much money and as malicious things that were said in ours. And I hope that everybody will rally around me now as they promised in the different debates that we have in the past. No, but I wouldn't expect him to.
Why wouldn't you expect him to call you to congratulate you?
I've been in his shoes, okay? I understand when you lose, and it's a little disappointing. And again, it was very vicious. Now, on our end, we talked about his voting record and the fact that he didn't want to acknowledge what he had voted on. He was more personal in his attacks, but I can understand how he may not be real happy right now. It takes time to get over it. Michael and I will hopefully have a chance to talk in the future, and hopefully he'll support me like he promised in the debates that we had.
Do you want his endorsement?
I want his support, absolutely.
Even though you essentially called him a non-Republican who raised taxes, was for Common Core and amnesty, you want someone like that to support.
And all of that was true, right?
Well, okay, let's say it is
I
true.
saw your little rating on my commercial. I have an exception with that, but that's okay. Look, you go in a campaign, you distinguish between your political philosophy and your opponents. I think that's the way it should be. And that was Michael Roberson's voting record we talked about. I don't agree with that. It doesn't mean that you don't want every single person, actually every person in the district to support you, but that's unlikely. You certainly want as many of the Republicans as possible.
You know, it's interesting that you said Jackie Rosen, whom you essentially don't know that well, is the choice of Washington, and you're opposed by Washington. You're not opposed by Washington.
Oh,
the National Republican Congressional Committee,
John,
which is based in Washington, a consummate establishment group, put out a release today. They made you sound like a god, so they've embraced you.
They have to. I won the primary, but there was the Washington, D.C. PACs that came in and they did a character assassination on me. Come on now.
So you're saying that you will not accept support from them? Washington, D.C. PACs?
I hope they support me now, but they killed me in the primary.
So that was then, this is now.
John, they killed me in the primary, and I'm all of a sudden they're part of that as a group. No, I hope, listen, I want to win and get back to Washington, D.C. and shake things up. And the only way you do so is if you have people supporting you. And I hope that the fact I won this primary and the people that really believe that we need a smaller government, less taxes, they understand the principles of the Republican Party, I hope they all support me.
You know, you put out a couple of press releases within 24 hours after winning. You put out something else about Jackie Rosen, and you repeated some of the same things. No wonder Harry Reid and Washington elites picked Jackie Rosen to run for Congress. Jackie Rosen still doesn't list a single issue on her website, but has already kicked off her campaign with attacks and smears. Looks like she's already a Washington politician. That was quick. You even used an exclamation point like your pal Donald Trump.
John,
what smears?
John, you missed the points of everything she said and the Democrats said at the press conference.
I was there.
Okay, well, that's what the response was
what's a smear on you?
Well, she's saying that I'm perennial candidate that can't win. And
well, you are a perennial
no,
candidate
come
who
on,
hasn't won.
John, I've
Isn't that true?
No, it's not true. I mean, I beat Barbara Sergaski.
But I mean, you've never won. Listen, you and I have been here before. You and I have known each other a long time, right? You've never won a general election.
No.
So that's true.
No, that is true, but that doesn't mean that I can't win these races. This is a district that is evenly split. The district with Stephen Horser was 14.5% more Democrats. How bad did he beat me? By 8. I made up 6.5% on him. I ran against Mike Snyder, 18.5% Democrat district. I lost by 7%. Made up 11.5 points. This district is 1 point.
But she didn't really smear you, though, right?
Instead of talking about the political issues that she supports and I was against, again, she goes back to trying to tie the Democrat talking points, tie every candidate to Donald Trump.
But you do support Trump, right?
I support my Republican nominee every single minute.
You're not disturbed by any of the comments he's made?
Over Hillary Clinton. Anytime. I'm so disgusted and upset at the comments Hillary Clinton made. I'm disgusted that Hillary Clinton would tell those grieving family members when their loved ones came back from the Benghazi murders that their loved ones died because of a video when she told her daughter 48 hours before. Of course, a lot of things Trump says disturbs me, but that doesn't mean he's not better than Hillary Clinton. He absolutely is.
All right, you'll come back here for a debate anytime I ask you to, won't you? You're ready to debate
You're like
Jackie
a
Wilson?
lapdog. I'll love to debate anytime that we can, and hopefully whatever schedule you have fits into ours. But we'll be there.
That's kind of okay. I'm going to take you at your word. Listen, I appreciate your willingness to come on. You always have. Good luck in the general election.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on.